Hey, it's Mackenzie Day. I get to do my little rant today. I was at a mall in Long Island called the Walt Whitman Mall. It's a very high-end mall, which is fine, I guess. Like, it's got really expensive stores and, like, designers and shit, which I don't really wear that kind of clothes. I buy my clothes on more cheaper side. They're good quality clothes. They're just not fucking $200 for a sock. Also, there's like really small stores. Those stores are always so awkward to walk into. They're small and like they're really interesting usually, but they're small and like nobody else is in there besides the person you work there, and you just know that when you walk into that store, the person's gonna be like, "Oh, can I help you?" And you're just like, "No, leave me alone, bitch." And they're just like, "Oh, well, if you have any questions, ask me." And like 5 minutes later, they're like, "Do you need help now?" And he's just like, "Bitch, no, just go away. Like, let me do my own shopping. If I need help, I'll gladly ask you. Just get the fuck out of my face." You need to come up to me every 5 seconds. So I always like dread going to those like little stores like that because like I just know when I walk in they're gonna be like watching everything I look at. This is another thing I hate. And you're just looking at something because it like looks interesting, and like they'll be like, "That's like a great thing. I have one of those and you need to buy that," just because like you're fucking looking at it. I'm like, I'm not allowed to look at stuff without like thinking about buying it. Here's an example. Okay, so one time I was at Spencer's, right? And like I go to Spencer's a lot. It's a cool store, like the one at the mall back in Buffalo where I go. The guys usually flirt with me there, so I'm like, yeah, hey. One day I just went in alone. I think I wanted a new hat or something. I go in, right? I see this fucking like dildo, right? But it's shaped like a bird's beak. Like it's got like a face. It's actually not dildo, it's a strap-on, but it's got like a face, a bird face, and then the long beak. The long beak is the thing that you know, do your thing with. I just saw that and I was like staring at it for a long time because I was just like, what the fuck? Like, who the hell would buy this shit? So I was just staring at it like, what the fuck? Because I thought it was funny. And then the guy that works there just comes up to me and goes, "Do you have any questions?" And it was so awkward. I got off topic. I'm supposed to be like ranting about shit and I ended up telling a story. But I like that story. I don't understand why fucking like designers like clothes are so expensive. Everyone knows it did not cost $250 to make that t-shirt. Like, it did not. There's no way in hell that cotton t-shirt cost $250 to produce. So why the hell are you selling your fucking t-shirt for $250? You know what I mean? You know how like it's really nice when people are like, "Would you like the receipt in the bag?" Like, I fucking love that. But you know what I hate? When they don't ask that. I don't know how everyone is so smooth about, like, after, like, they get changed, like, when you pay. I don't know how people are so quick about just putting it back in their wallet shit and walking away so fast. I'm always so awkward with that. I take, like, 10 years to fucking, like, get the money in there. I can't do it fast. Like, I don't know how people do it. And then, like, when they don't put the receipt in the bag, like, forget it. That just makes me take 10 years. And there's always people behind me like, "Hey, bitch, move." And I'm like, "Sorry, I'm just putting my shit away." And then I end up, like, walking, like, holding, like, my wallet open and, like, just a wad of cash and, like, the bag from the store, just, like, walking out so awkwardly, like, "Hey, I'm just gonna go find a bench somewhere so I can deal with my shit." So I guess that's not really a pet peeve about the mall, but it's a pet peeve about myself.
I'm in this I'm in the Walt Whitman. It's called the Walt Whitman. Walt Whitman?
The Walt Whitman Mall. I need to go to the bathroom, right? Because, you know, your time comes when you just gotta go. Usually, if I, like, am in a public place and I need to go to the bathroom, I'll just wait, right? Because, like, I'm pretty good at holding it and, like, I don't know, I just don't really like public bathrooms. They kind of scare me, I'm not gonna lie. And, you know, sometimes they'll, like, smell. Like, have you ever been in a public bathroom and it just smells like shit and like, oh my god, don't even get me started on that. Like, I had to go really bad. Like, I was like gonna like go in my pants if I didn't go to the bathroom, so I fucking had to. I get there, right, like to the bathroom, and it's actually a really nice bathroom. It doesn't smell at all. I get into the stall and there's like a shelf behind the toilet, and the shelf behind the toilet is like for your things, which is really nice because it's like a mall, so you're gonna have like bags and shit. So I just like put my stuff. I was like, oh, this is nice, whatever, you know. And then the fucking toilet is one of those automatic flushing things. So before you even sit down, the toilet flushes. Like, who invented that? Like, who? Like, I know it's more sanitary or whatever, but still. It's not more sanitary though, because I don't care if you fucking have an automatic toilet that's gonna flush itself. You're still gonna get your hands contaminated when you know, like, wipe. Okay, you know, they have the shelf behind the toilet to put your fucking shit, which not most bathrooms don't have that, most public bathrooms don't, but this one happened to, which is pretty nice. And then there's the hook also on the door to put your whatever, your bag, your coat, whatever. After you know, like, wipe yourself, you have to open the door because you have to exit the stall at some point, but you have to take your stuff with you. I don't care if you didn't touch the flusher thing to make the toilet flush, you're touching your stuff with your dirty hands that you just wiped yourself with. And you maybe touch the toilet seat too. Do you know how many asses have been in that seat? There have been a lot of asses on that toilet seat. You don't even know whose ass has been on there. There could have been a sweaty ass. This is getting gross. You have to open the door and then wash your hands, but you still have to touch your shit. So you're gonna get your shit contaminated with whatever is on your hands after you've gone. And then you have to wash your hands in the sink that's outside of the bathroom. I have a really genius idea. So if I grow up and become a public bathroom designer, you should totally thank me, because I have this really genius idea. What if they put the sink inside the stall with the toilet, so then after you go, you can wash your hands in the stall before you pick up your bags, because you can't leave your bags outside the stall, because let's get real, we can't trust people these days. People are going to come and steal your shit. We don't want that to happen. So what we got to do is fucking have the sink in the stall. So after you go and do your business, you fucking wash your hands, take all your shit, and get out. Like, seriously, why do they have to have the sinks outside the stalls? Like, is that saving anything? No, it's not. It's just making everyone's shit get full of germs and whatever happens to get on your hands. Someone should hire me or something to fucking invent that, because I'll become rich and everybody will be more sanitary. Okay, so here's the next part, right? I hate when they have no fucking paper towels. They only have the automatic hand dryer. I know it's trying to, like, save trees or whatever. Does that thing ever completely dry your hands? Nobody ever sits there until their hands are 100% dry. You would have to keep pressing the button like a million times if you actually wanted your hands to get fully dry. Everyone just, like, you know, wipes them off on their pants or their shirt, whatever. Probably getting more germs on your hands after you just washed them. I'm not a germaphobe or anything, but, you know, this stuff just, if you take time to think about it, ew. You can't get your hands dry with those things. So just fucking put paper towels. I know that, like, it's destroying the earth or whatever with chopping the trees, but plant like 5 trees every time you chop down one. Like, it's fine to cut down the trees for paper towels as long as you keep planting more. You know what else I hate? Those sinks in the public bathrooms that you have to push down the thing. You have to hold it down for the water to come out. But if you don't hold it down, it doesn't work. I always end up just fucking, like, holding it down and, like, washing one hand like this, and then, like, switching hands and, like, washing, and it's, like, weird. It doesn't get the job done. I hate those. I don't know why bathrooms even install those, because everybody knows those ones don't work. So that's my video. I'm sorry if I grossed you out with all this potty talk.
I had quite a bit of a potty mouth in this video.
Cards, because one was enough. Make sure you guys check out Dave and Maria's videos if you haven't already. Check out Travis's tomorrow, and check out Tom's on Friday, because I'm sure they've got mad shit to rant about like me. And make sure you keep watching and subscribe and thumbs up. Make sure you do all that shit that we like. Share it with some friends and tell them to share it with their friends. I really don't want to stop talking, but I have to, because I know that the longer this video is, the less people are going to want to watch it. This has been Mackenzie, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next week.